first we gotta actually activate the core by using the geometric triptych on the other side of the core of the planet. There we go. And there we go. We have another ring active, so only 2 remaining. There we go. And look at that, we have a train station on Sylva. Look at that, very nice. Ooh, that looks a bit more sturdy. Look at that, with a smiley face on the front. That is amazing. Something else that we have to do on this planet as well, which is finding a vintage probe. Ooh, the Pioneer. No shit. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, look at that. Are we getting a new body? Hello. And he's gone. Hey, what's up my fellow Astroneers? It's Naples and welcome back to, yes you've guessed it, Astroneer. So, as you can see in the background, a beautiful pink planet, which can only mean one thing. That's right, we are back on Vesania. And well, like I think I mentioned that in the previous episode, we did not activate the core on this planet for some odd reason. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because when we were done with the missions, I don't know, I just packed up my crap and left without even thinking about the core. So yeah, we are back. We're gonna activate the core and we're gonna do that real quick. That's gonna be a quick job. I already went down there off camera and already have the 2 items that we need to unlock the core. So without further ado, come with me. Let's go down to the core. Let me show you what we need over here. Graphene. That's right, you need graphene for this core. And to get graphene, you need graphite and hydrazine. And to get hydrazine, you know, you need 2 ammonia and some hydrogen, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you need some stuff and things to make it, but it's not that hard. Where do I go? I'm already lost. Ah, right here. So yeah, it's been quite a trip going down to the core. It took some time. I didn't explore the caves that much. As you can see, there's quite a lot of goodies. Through here I got lots and lots of lithium. As you can see, there's even more. Lots and lots of lithium over here on this planet. So that is very good. Yeah, we went down. Oh shit. Normally that would have been suicide, but gravity is a little bit absent and we have our handy dandy pet that protects us from getting damage, which is absolutely amazing because otherwise I would never be doing this. I would have been a little bit more careful. Over here, by the way, when we went down here, as you can see, cheese Louise, the amount of laterite and astronium that I got, that was absolutely nuts. Also, as you can see, I'm stuck. I'm guessing that is a bit of a bug in this game. You get stuck sometimes on your hoverboard. Now I was able to jump, but sometimes you don't even have the ability to jump. So you need to, unpack or unuse your hoverboard and then re-equip it again. But here we are at the core. So this was not entirely open, but it was open a little bit over here. Because this level that we are on is quite dangerous, to be honest. As you can see, there are some openings, so you could easily fall down to the core. And if you don't have anything on you to activate the core, you're kind of boned, because you can't really get out. So that's a bit of a challenge. Well, you can get out, but man alive, that's gonna take a hot second, because then you gotta dig your way out. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, that didn't happen to me. So we're just sliding. Okay, we are just floating in space. Alright, here we are. Gravity is doing its weird thing again. So here we go. Already brought extra. There we go. I did not bring extra for my gun buddy, but that is fine. So, another leap of faith. Here we go. Lovely. So yeah, as you can see, even here there's some astronium. That's because I've got so much of it when digging to the core. That was absolutely nuts. Okay, what do we need? Graphene. That's the wrong button. Graphene. There we go. Activating the core of Vesania. Very nice. Let's do it again, because we need one for the satellite. Ooh, lovely. Gimme. Alright, let's go to the satellite. Of course, we're not going to the satellite just yet. My bad. First, we gotta actually activate the core by using the geometric triptych on the other side of the core of the planet. There we go. Unlocked another dance, and we have the exotic suit. Really? An exotic suit. Now you've got me curious. Oh, I shouldn't have gone here. My bad. We can teleport on this side. Another one of my pets is going hungry. Whoopsie. Exotic suit. Which one is that? This one is still locked. Unlocked by Ambient achievement. Okay. Where's the exotic suit? Am I absolutely just over here? Man alive. Okay, that is something else. Holy hell. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my regular suit that we have on. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to the unidentified satellite and activate the next ring. Alright, so just looking for the correct symbol. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. And there we go. We have another ring active, so only 2 remaining. I'm guessing, like I said in the previous episode, this hazard icon, that's going to be Aatrox. And I think this one is Novus, because Novus hasn't been activated yet. So we have Sylva, the Solo, I think, Vesania, Novus, Glacio. I forgot one. I think I forgot one. Calidor. That's maybe a different order, by the way. I'm not really sure. And Aatrox. Okay, perfect. Over here. We're gonna teleport back because we have to go to... Oh man, all my pets are going hungry. Man, we gotta go back because we gotta give them some food. Which is Vesania. I think this one. The one with the moon that is not activated yet. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go back, and I think I will see you back on Sylva, because yeah, we have the curious item that we have to activate on Sylva. Alright, so here we are back home. What I also found in between episodes were some more of these. So we now also have the data circuit model B from Vesania. As you remember in the previous episode, we found A and B. So for A we have 4, and for B we now have 2. One from Calidor and one from Vesania. But on Vesania I also found these, data circuit model C. So not really sure yet. I found them, but nothing has been triggered or activated. So I'm not really sure how that works, or if that will be activated as soon as we find all pieces for A and B. I have no idea, but it is here, and in case we need it, we have it. It's easily found by using your pet. Why are you not active today? Or is there just nothing interesting near our base? That could be the case, because he is over here active and he has food. So not really sure, but whatever. Okay, what are we gonna do on Vesania again? Do I remember? Yes, I do. This one. Unusual device. So that is another train station. Put it on my backpack. Where are we gonna put this? Gotta be somewhere near the base, so that we can also use the power. Because I want to hook this on to the main power grid of the base. Maybe over here to the side. That could be possible. I mean, we have a bit of a farm over here. I also have the thistle whippies over here. Not really sure why, but I had a few seeds left over, so I just planted them. Okay, let's just extend our base a little bit. And then we're gonna be, I don't know, placing it on this side so that we can hook it onto the main power grid. Let's make sure that it is a bit flat. It is kind of large. There are 2 openings on this side. It must be hard for you to see. Okay, so there's also 2 openings on this side, but yeah, okay, whatever. Sorry, just my train of thought. Let's use it here, I guess. There we go. And look at that, we have a train station on Sylva. Look at that, very nice. So we destroyed some trees, apparently. But yeah, like this, perfect. We can hook it onto the main grid and it's powered. Lovely. So let's see. We got quite a few new missions over here. So this one is done. Oh, we got an actual RTG. That is not too shabby. RTG, that produces 4 units of power. That's not bad. Put that on the space shuttle. Because that is something that we can definitely use on Aatrox. Because Aatrox has low sun and low wind. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Day and night. Dip some chips. Did we get some more? Doesn't seem like it. Traveling companion. Oh, coal is reclaimable. Okay. That's good to know. And the VTOL. Is that also... Yeah, I still have not activated the... unpack the VTOL, my bad. Install medium wind turbine, medium solar panel. Okay. And 3 exo chips. Well, I should have one... I did. Yep, I have one spare. Not really part of the main power grid. Come on, why are you walking so slowly? There we go. And didn't I also have a medium solar panel lying around, or did I use it? I think I used it. Does anyone see a medium solar panel? I don't think I have it anymore. Yeah, I may have used it up somewhere else. That I probably stuck it on the space shuttle and it's on a different planet somewhere now. Okay, that's fine. Okay, whatever. Let's make another one that's gonna be copper and glass, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I remembered it correctly. I did. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, that is printing. We also have to do dip some chips. Didn't even... Oh yeah, that's the exo chips. 1, 2, 3. We are running out. Okay, so that means that we have to use our pad and find some of those exo cache cases. Unpack. There we go. Mission complete. And 3. Very nice. Let's see. So we get 1,000 bytes. And dip some chips. Also 1,000 bytes. Unarrayable. Alright, interesting. Is that the only mission that we got? Just want to make sure. I think it is. Did we get this all? Yeah, it's only 8 rocks. This one as well. B is also on Sylva, so I will look for that off camera. This one. Okay, use the data log. Okay, that makes sense. We have done that plenty of times, but I couldn't remember. Oh, we get a rail station and 2 rail cars. Oh, that is very interesting. Rail station, holy hell. For some reason I think that's gonna be a humongous building. Yep, it is. Jesus Christ, look at that box. That is a ginormous box. Holy hell. That is nuts. Okay. That is cool. It is nuts, but it is cool. I will drop you off over here for now. These will go on the train yard if we have to build it. Mystery shrooms. Transport mystery mushrooms to logistics depot 10. I seem to remember those. And this one, transport Astronium to logistics depot on Sylva 32. Ooh, okay, that means that we have to go back to Glacio, because on Glacio I have a one of those extractors running. And I think one of these is on there. Yeah, one of these is on there, and that should be full. TBH, which means I gotta build another medium resource canister. Rail platform used to stop and board railway vehicles. Can automate loading and unloading and call railway vehicles to its location. That is interesting. Very interesting. I'm not gonna unpack it. I am gonna unpack coal. I'm not really sure where coal is. Rail car, that's the VTOL. Wait, where did I leave coal? Has coal been misplaced? It was on the shuttle. Okay, not really sure why I am looking, because you can, as we found out just a second ago, we can recall coal. There we go. Hello coal, I had no idea where I left you, but we've got you again. So, very nice. Anyway, we gotta build... What's happening with my pets? They keep eating, they are making all kinds of weird noises. So, coal. Do I first have to unpack you? Ooh, that looks a bit more sturdy. Look at that, with a smiley face on the front. That is amazing. Alright, so we've got coal. Coal, you're gonna have a happy home here on Sylva, that's for damn sure. Okay, we gotta build a railway or a rail line, because, yeah, those shrooms that we have to pick up. Let me put this here. There we go. I have one over here, a rail junction bundle. Oh, that's the junction. I don't need a junction, I need the regulator railways. Oh, I don't have those. Yeah, that's a junction. Okay, I gotta make those. And we're gonna go down, because what I wanted to say, those shrooms, I think I did find one quite a few episodes ago, but they are kind of deep. Very deep. So we gotta find that. And what was the other thing that I had to do? Astronium, wasn't it? Oh, we can build another extractor, probably. Where is it? Yeah, 32. Yeah, maybe I can build another extractor and then use it. Or I can go to Glacio, that's easier. Anyway, I will see you in just a minute when we have the rail line all the way down to those shrooms. Alright, so we're back. Unfortunately, they are quite large. As you can see, they take up a full slot on your rail car, and they don't fit on the large storage. So, don't do what I did. Don't build a large storage for your train. But there we go. We now have 4, if I'm not mistaken. And they are... yeah, 4. They are... well, they were on a level that I skipped, apparently. So I had to make a bit of a detour. Because the one that we did find was one level below. And there were none on that level. So I had to double back one level to make sure that we... could gather all those damn shrooms. But yeah, unfortunately we now have to make one extra trip, because otherwise I could have taken 5 instead of 4. So then I would only have to take 2 trips and use 5, or take 5 each trip. But yeah, now we have to take 5 and 1. But that is fine. We still have a little bit of time. It's getting kind of late, but yeah, I can always continue this tomorrow morning. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, we are going deep, very deep. And over here I had to make a bit of a detour, because I went straight down and there was only one of those shrooms. And yeah, that wasn't enough. They are apparently all on this level. Okay, my pets are running out of food. Which ones? You're important. Well, if it's needed, then I can always go back. But as you can see on the minimap, they do show up. Those, I don't know, they kind of look like an orange or something like that. That's what those shrooms are. So you gotta look, and I gotta be honest, this level is kind of hard to traverse, to be honest. There are lots of I don't know, lots of things in the way. So it's not very easy to use your hoverboard. Yeah, as you can see, the shrooms are here. There's one on the lower level, but most of them are on this level. So I'm not even gonna bother going a level down. Also, it's kind of dangerous to go this far because the rail car will disappear from the radar, from the compass, I said. So yeah, you gotta kind of keep in mind which way you have to go, because otherwise you will get lost. So I'm also mostly just digging through the terrain, through the mountains, because otherwise I'm just going to be non-stop turning. And I'm going to get lost for sure. Yeah, luckily we can just, like this, make an opening, and there is one. Perfect. Unfortunately, of course, you can only carry one at a time. So I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to collect all the shrooms, and when we have this mission complete, I'll bring you guys back again. Alright, here we are. As you can see, we have jumped over to something entirely different. That's because I wanted to be, well, kind to you guys and finish both missions that we have to do on Sylva. But apparently the resource canister down at the bottom of Glacio was not set up correctly, so there was 0 astronium in it. That was a bit of a shame, so I decided to do something else that we have to do on this planet as well, which is finding a vintage probe. Ooh, the Pioneer. No shit. That's nice. Pioneer 1 spacecraft. Alright, there we go. That has been found as well. So I think we only have to do one. Things to remember. Scan on... Oh, 2. Okay, Novus and Atrox. That is fine. But yeah, unfortunately, there is no... there was no... how do you say that? Astronium in that resource canister. So I was kind of bummed out, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go back. Maybe the resource canister has been filled in the meantime. It has taken me a hot second to find that probe. It was pretty far away from the base, actually. So, yeah, sure. I'm gonna go back to base. Hopefully we can find... Damn it. Oh, come on. You can do this. There we go. Hopefully we can find the astronium, or have all the astronium, so that we can do both missions on Sylva. Anyway, I will see you again in just a minute. Alright, so back at Sylva, let's finish this mission, the mystery shrooms. So yeah, the other one can't be finished yet. I will have to wait. There were only 2 nuggets of astronium in the resource canister, so yeah, not yet. As you can see, the rocket is still at Glacio. I used the traveling method through the core to the unidentified satellite. And what do we have over here? We got some hydrazine that comes in handy. I will take those with me. And hydrazine jetpack. They are also kind of nice. I'm not gonna use them, but they are handy. You can, you know, we had those jump packs a few episodes ago, but these are a bit better. With these you can actually ascend and descend, so that's pretty nice. What am I looking for? A plant, because we have to feed one of our pets again. There we go. Alright, so that mission was complete. I didn't even check if we got a different mission. No, we only need the astronium. It's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, there's not much else I can do. We can go to Novus. No, we can't go there because our rocket is at Glacio. So I guess I'm just gonna play the waiting game. I will bring a... That one is still growing. Okay. Yeah, sometimes these plants halt in their growth stage. Not really sure why that is, but sure. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to the to Glacio. I'm just gonna play the waiting game, and well, for me it's gonna take a hot second. For you, it's gonna be a few seconds only, because I'm gonna make a quick jump cut, and then I'm gonna finish the mission on Sylva, so that we have the 32 astronium ready to rock and roll. And other than that, I'm not really sure yet what I'm gonna be doing. Guess we're gonna find out very soon. I'll talk to you again in just a minute. Alright, here we are with a full medium resource canister of astronium. So, put that bad boy on there and, well, enable the output, I guess. And there it goes. It's working. Lovely. So 32 of those Astronium bits going in. I think that's gonna take a second, but that is fine. And then we are done with this mission. I wonder if we're gonna get a new mission. Who knows? But yeah, that took a second, by the way, to fill up that thing with Astronium. Luckily, I was busy doing other stuff, because otherwise it would have taken quite some time just standing around waiting for that resource canister to fill up. But there we go! Finished! So, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna take this with me. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, new mission training complete. Did I see that correctly? Okay, I'm gonna stick this here on the rover. Let's go over here to the mission board, or the mission log. I said QTRTG. Yeah, that's very nice. I already have plenty of those, to be honest. I'm not really using them. Can I maybe not pick that up? Pick the QTRTG. Come on, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Let's see. We got a new mission. Training complete. Use data log. Okay, that's doable. That's doable, definitely. Just gotta run over here real quick. And use the data log. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, look at that. Are we getting a new buddy? Hello. And he's gone. What the hell was that? Okay. Cool. Oh, we have a mission log here as well. Sure. What are we gonna get? Cosmetics, conductor suit, and a train whistle. Oh, look at that. That's an RTG actually. Okay. That may have been one of the other rewards. But okay, look at that. We are done with the train missions on Sylva. Not bad. Another RTG. That's definitely going to be handy. Like I said, on Aatrox, maybe we're gonna go there next episode. But that is definitely handy dandy. Low wind, low sun. So yeah, we're not gonna be as reliant on solar power or wind turbines. But let me just double check. Because that means that we are done with the train missions over here. Yeah, we are. Look at that. The missions are getting... well, we are almost done with the missions. This one is Aatrox. This one is Aatrox. This one is also only Aatrox. This one is... okay, a few others. Oh, we also gotta find that on this planet. So I may do that off camera real quick. An RTG, that's also requiring us to go to Aatrox. So I'm guessing all that we have to do now is go to Aatrox, and then we can proceed with all the other missions. That is actually pretty nice. This one on Novus. Maybe we'll go to Novus because yeah, we gotta do the vintage probe, and also we gotta activate the core on Novus. Luckily Novus is only a small planet, it's a moon, so we should be getting down to the core relatively quickly, so that is good. Are you still active, little buddy? No, you're not. Yeah, it's been a minute since we have used you or fed you. So yeah, unfortunately you are no longer active. Anyway, we're gonna give them some more food. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna be ending the episode here today. There's been a lot of off-camera work. So I don't know. I think I've been... well, since I started this episode, I think I've been playing for 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, that took a while, but that is fine. It's all worth it. That's for damn sure. Anyway, we're gonna feed this bad boy, and then look at that. Okay, maybe I would scour the planet real quick before I end the episode to find this thingy magic, the data circuit model B. Should be able to find it pretty easily. Alright, I think I found it. It's usually on one of these, I don't know what the hell this is, some sort of a platform or I don't know. But look at that, there it is. Yep, circuit model B. Very nice, so we found it. Excellent. So yeah, you gotta look for those symbols with that your pet gives. Usually they are blue, but you gotta look for the ones that are green, and then you should be able to find those data circuit models. So that means that this one is found. Okay, that leaves Novus and Aatrox. Very nice. And on that bombshell, we're gonna end the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, guys, hit that like button. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe as well. Until the next one, guys. Bye bye.